are really friendly, they lay well, they never get sick, they're just really easy to look after, the Wyandottes, and I've always had at least 3 or 4 in the flock, and they're nice friendly chickens. There's one that was that colour that I used to have. When you're in the garden, you bend down, she'd be on your back, she'd be on your shoulder. She was really, really friendly chicken.
Sussex are a dual purpose breed.
Yeah.
So you've got table bird and a hen that'll lay. She won't lay record numbers like the lightweight breeds, but she'll lay a good number.
Nice steady numbers.
Nice steady number, and they'll live a long time.
Yeah.
So in a lifetime, they'll probably produce as many as a light breed. So in the Sussex, there are 8 colours.
Yeah.
Now most people know the pure light Sussex, which is the white with the black hackling tap. But in fact, the first one was the speckled. That was the original, was the speckled.
Yeah.
And then there was the brown, and the red came from that. And then when the Asiatic breeds came in, the Brahma, the great big one with the feathery legs, that was used on the coloured Sussex, and then the light Sussex came about. And the light Sussex became really, really popular. Just over 100 years they've been going, whereas these are older. And then the buffs came around. The Coronation, which is like the light Sussex with the blue, and then there's the silver, which is a slaty grey with the LASIK, and then there's pure white. There's 8 colours altogether. Yeah. These are Bantams. You've got to imagine these all come in the large form as well. Yeah. But what they've done is bred them down to Bantams. But you're still looking for all the characteristics. So you look a nice wide chest, table bird, solid bird.
Good bit of meat on it.
Yeah, good meat. And then a nice flat back.
Fluff.
Yeah, a little bit there. We'll hide that. Nice colour in the wing. Nice black with a little bit of.
He's beautifully shiny.
He is a beautiful shiny bird. This one, yeah.
Shine on that, Vanessa.
See the shine.
Beautiful. Look at that. Stunning.
Yeah. It's probably 1 or 2 sprigs too many. It should be about 5. And a red eye. I always have red eye on Sussex and white legs.
Yeah. He's a lovely bird.
Where these became really popular was before the war and during the war with the Rhode Island Red, because before they learnt how to vent sex like they do on hybrids, they used to crossbreed. And if
you noisy monkey!
If you put a red Sussex, a Rhode Island Red cocker on there, all the chicks
auto-sex,
are red, are female, and all the white chicks are male, because all the female chicks follow the father's colour. Yeah. If you go the other way around, if you put a light Sussex cockerel on a red hen, then all the white chicks are female. So before they learned to vent sex, that's how they used to sex them. And then the male chicks used to go to fattening houses and the pullets to the rearing fields for bullets.
These are the Frizzles.
Yeah.
So if you look at the bird itself, just in the cage, it's sort of like a rounded shape.
Yeah.
Can you see? And every feather needs to curl towards the head. That's one of the breed characteristics. And you can actually get, Frizzle is a breed in itself, but you can get Frizzle feathered varieties of other breeds like Poland's, etc.
I used to have a Frizzle Pekin.
There you go.
It was like a ball of fluff.
Frizzle, exactly. So they are balls of fluff by default. But if you look at her, she's quite, you can now see through the cage bars, she's quite dense as a bird. And one of the things I always say, because I judge a lot of true Bantams, is that with true Bantams, they need to be Bantams, they need to be small birds. And sometimes people forget that. And so, you've got larger examples of the breed over there, but all of them, if they're a Bantam, you want it to have a nice distinction, a dichotomy between the small and the large. So, if we get her out, I've actually got a photo of myself in the Shropshire Star judging these at the National.
Did you?
Yes.
What we'll do is I'll take you.
Now you're on the chicken channel.
Now I'll be on the chicken channel. Do you see what I mean? Every feather
curls back.
Is curling this way towards the head, and it looks, it looks like a general pattern, but it's very distinct. And obviously they've got very different wing feathers as well, because they are frizzled.
They can't fly because of that.
Indeed. So, lovely bird overall.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
And absolutely no qualms about it. I mean, she's got a bit of a comb defect, but that's not worth an exceptional number of points. Yeah. So, nice feet as well, so nice legs in this bird.
She's got a lovely face, actually. She's got a face with a rosette feathers around.
But I mean, one of the things when you judge birds, you walk past the class and you have a look at them. And as soon as I walk past this class, you have a tick. And you say, that looks like a frizzle. Sorted. So, do you see what I mean?
So you do yours, do you do a flyby first?
Absolutely, because I mean, one of the things that people sometimes forget is that a bird, because I judge turkeys as well, and turkeys is a perfect example of this. A turkey will be completely different when you have a look at it outside the cage. As soon as you touch it, it's not the same bird anymore. So you need to absolutely look. Stand back and look at all the birds. And I do this with any bird I judge. You look at the class first, and the birds are quasi-relaxed because they are in a show. But you just look at it, and then they'll be pottering around whatever, exhibiting the sort of type they'll have generally. Whereas as soon as you touch it, a bird can change completely.